Welcome to another Happy English podcast coming to you from New York City. And here's your English teacher, Michael.
All right. Thank you, John, and thanks, everyone. This is Happy English Podcast, episode 509, Using Burn. Hey, guys, it's Michael here from Happy English. I hope you guys are having a good summer. So far, I know I have. A couple of weeks ago, I picked up a new guitar. It's the first new guitar that I've had in almost 30 years. I really love playing it, and it's got a great sound. And it's good timing, too, because I've started working on a new side project of making music. Yeah. In case you guys didn't know it already, I'm also a musician. I'll tell you more about that new side project in the next episode. I can't let the cat out of the bag completely just yet. For today's English lesson, we're going to take a look at the word burn. Burn is an interesting word in English because it can be used as a verb and a noun. And we also use burn in a number of idioms and phrasal verbs. Are you ready? Let's check it out. First of all, when something burns, it makes fire, it produces heat, and sometimes smoke. For example, the charcoal was burning in the barbecue. Jane said that she likes to burn scented candles. The old barn at the end of the street burned down last week. We can also use burn to talk about using or consuming energy. Here are some examples. My old car burns a lot of gasoline. In the old days, a lot of factories used to burn coal for energy. You can burn a lot of calories by jogging. We also use burn when we talk about cooking something too much. You know, accidents in the kitchen. I burned the toast because I wasn't paying attention to the toaster. The pizza was burned to a crisp because the temperature of the oven was too high. By the way, the phrase burn to a crisp means completely burned. We also use burn when something feels painful or sharp. For example, I don't drink whiskey because it burns my throat. My eyes were burning from cutting those onions. You can also be burning with desire, burning with curiosity, or some other similar emotion. For example, Jenny is burning with desire to become the next office manager. This means Jenny really wants to become the next office manager. It seems like my cat was burning with curiosity when she jumped on the roof. In the computer world, when you make a copy of a CD or a DVD, you can use burn. Here are some examples. That machine can burn 10 CDs per hour. We burned several copies of the presentation to hand out at the meeting. Next, let's take a look at some idioms. When you burn the candle at both ends, you stay up late and then wake up early the next day, usually because of studying or to get some work done. For example, when I was a college student, I always burned the candle at both ends. Last week, we were burning the candle at both ends to finish our project. In a similar way, you can burn the midnight oil. This means that you stay up very late in order to study, read, or get some work done. Here are some examples. Jake is a scientist and he is often burning the midnight oil. A lot of college students burn the midnight oil before exams. When something burns you up, it makes you angry. For example, the boss really burns me up. First, he said we could have off on Friday, and then he changed his mind. The trains in this town are always delayed. It really burns me up. When you are burned out on something, it means that you do that thing so much that you don't enjoy it anymore. For example, I'm a little burned out on pizza because I have had it for lunch every day this week. Bob has been working for the same computer company for 30 years, so he is burned out on doing that. And finally, you can also be or get burned out. This means that you are mentally exhausted from working hard. You can also say that someone suffers from burnout, which is the noun form with the same meaning. Here are some examples. I'm a little burned out because I've been working for 4 months straight without a day off. Tommy quit working for his company because he got burned out. There was an article recently that said that many office workers these days suffer from burnout. By the way, at the beginning of this episode, I used the idiom, let the cat out of the bag. When you let the cat out of the bag, you reveal a secret. Well, that's our English lesson for today. If you want to read the examples in this lesson or get word-for-word transcripts of the Happy English podcast, just visit myhappyenglish.com and check lesson 509. Thanks for studying, and I'll see you next time at Happy English. Catch you later.
This podcast is brought to you by Happy English. Please visit myhappyenglish.com. Show your support for Happy English by leaving us a review. Get English. Get happy. Happy English.